Hello, Rarely friends. Today I have a very special video for you. There's been a really interesting Hunger Games simulator that's been doing the rounds on Tumblr and Twitter, and I thought, wouldn't it be hilarious and heartbreaking if I took all of my characters, well, no, rather all of my characters, but 24 of my characters, put them in districts, and watch them murder each other in the same fashion as the Hunger Games. And I have decided to do so. If you've been following me on Twitter, you've heard all about this. I've been raging about how ridiculous this would be, and I thought, well, if it sounds so fun on paper, why not just do it anyway? And I thought I would record the reaping and the entirety of the Kirin Games. Yes, a bunch of my characters will murder each other before your very own eyes. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Now, before I go anywhere, allow me to explain to you the way this is gonna work. I would love for this to be like a formal game where like you can actually enter stats and such like that, but it's not. It's more of a randomized event sort of story generator. You know, we enter 24 characters and then things will happen. And I think the most fun for me in this entire system is seeing characters somehow behave the way they would behave in the story. Like, I did a test recording of this to make sure that it would actually work and nothing silly would happen, like my browser would crash or anything. And Red Lips, one of my most murderous characters, killed a third of the tributes. So I was like, this is mildly unreal. Regardless of that, that's gonna be the fun of this. The fun of this is gonna see, you know, it's gonna be me, like, both of us together, watching my characters basically murder each other and try to justify their actions based on their own character. With that being said, I think it's time to just dive in and start talking about today's tributes. Because if you've been following me on Twitter and Tumblr, you may have noticed that I blocked out 3 of the faces on the tributes, and that is because it's a little bit of a spoiler, because I kind of broke my own rules, because 3 out of the 24 characters are actually not mine. I've actually gone out of my way to steal 3 of Kitty's characters, Zane, Liam, and Eva, out of her books and put them in here, because I want everyone to just murder Ava, because she's just garbage here. But anyways, regardless of that, I love Kitty. I love Kitty, she knows that I'm joking. But I thought it would be hilarious if Kitty watches this and realizes that I've dumped 3 of her characters in this. It adds a little extra gunpowder to the TNT mix that we have going on. With that being said, let's talk about our tributes. I mildly sorted them out based on like where they would actually fit, because I'm a role-playing nerd. But aside from that, if you've read my books, you will notice a couple of familiar faces, but most of the characters here haven't had their books published. A couple of their books are coming out soon, but most of them maybe a little while. But I thought I would share them with you anyway, because they're all my babies, and I want you all to love them, and then fall in love with them, and then have your hearts broken as they die horribly within the bloodbath. Seriously, it's kind of funny, because, this is gonna be a really casual video, by the way. I did a couple of simulations to make sure that things would work, and I've seen people who have half of their tributes die at the cornucopia right at the beginning. And I've had the luck where like no one dies, or one person dies, or someone falls off a cliff and dies. Totally not Lucian. Anyways, so let's talk about the tributes, okay? We'll take them like by series, so you know you get a feeling if you recognize some faces. The first series that we have going on are the characters from Raven's Gym. We have the protagonist of Raven's Gym, Lucian. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. The characters from Raven's Gym are Lucian, the main protagonist of Raven's Gym, the raven-haired man, once a thief, always a thief, and Joanna, the antagonist of Raven's Gym, who happens to be the member of the Kin family, and if she lived in the Hunger Games universe, you know, the most powerful and rich family in the entirety of Panem, I think that like they would always volunteer every time, and every time they would win. It's just really powerful family, both monetarily and physically. And of course, how could I not include Ratty? I love Ratty. He's one of Lucian's friends. I think he's the lookout for their pirate ship. I just love Ratty. He's just so silly, and I love that I gave him a stupid beanie. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering, I used an avatar maker for the avatars for this. I wanted to use my usual anime Rinmaru character avatar maker, but I realized that you can't modify the face type, so they would all basically look like the same person. I made like 3, and that was like, they all looked like the same person. This is boring. So I found another one that allowed me to have different face types, because I think it makes them a little bit more unique. That being said, the second group of characters you may recognize, it's actually 4 characters. I'm gonna have to zoom out. 4 characters from the book Justine's Blood, and it actually includes Justine over there from District 2, Josie, who's actually the bully that shows up in Chapter 1, of course the main protagonist of Justine's Blood, Annabelle, and Rick, good man Rick, the lead warden of the mental hospital where Annabelle, Justine, and Josie are at. Oh man, I did a couple of test recordings, as I mentioned, and some really silly things happened with Rick and Annabelle and Josie, and I was like, It's too real. This game is too real. With that being said, there's one final character that you may have seen if you have actually been reading my books, and that is Sophie right there on District 11, Agriculture. Of course you would be. I love Sophie. And aside from that, there's a couple of characters that of course you have not seen. And right now I want to make it very clear, because I think this would be even more fun if we do this. You know, go in the comments down below, and as I talk about the characters, I want to let you know who the characters are before we move on. We move on anywhere, because I want you to have an emotional attachment, so their deaths mean something, and we're all just sharing in our sorrow. You know, as I describe the characters to you and I give you a little bit of an explanation, feel free to decide on which one you're rooting for. And if you happen to pick the right one, I will give you 69 million max points for you to spend on questions and other silly things like that. All of that being said, let's actually talk about the people that you would not recognize. Natalis is actually the protagonist of a nobility-based story that I wrote. He basically murders the entirety of his family to become king, and then realizes that it's not as nice as he thought it would be. Trent, Lydia, and Saradimon are three characters from a book I wrote called My Father Saved the Universe. Saradimon is the protagonist of the book, and her father saved the universe. And Lydia and Trent are her two human best friends, because she moved to Earth after silly things happened. And Lydia and Trent are almost like cute babyface cinnamon roll to Pure for This World team. Actually, okay. The cinnamon roll pure babyface to Pure for This World is team is Trent, Lydia, Sophie, Liam, and Ratty. All of these characters, like all 5 of these characters, I don't want to see them die, but they're all gonna die probably. But I don't see them winning. You know, that's kind of like how I feel about things. I love my characters. I do. I wrote them. I think it's getting a little dark. Sorry about that. I love them. I love my characters, but you know, like I see, you know, Cinnamon Roll to Precious for This World to Pure team, you know, Trent, Lydia, Ratty, Liam, and Sophie, and I'm like, babies. That being said, there's a couple more characters here. We have Aoi and Madoka, or Mado, from Princess Factory, which is a story about a group of really silly gay babies who create visual novels or dating sims. So that's Aoi, lead artist, and Madoka, lead writer. And of course he can have blue hair, it's the future, don't worry about it. Aside from that, we have a single member from Capsule 7, which is a sci-fi story I wrote, Ark, who is of course in District 6 transportation with my other mecha pilot, Swan, from Maria of the Stars. Swan is of course also joined by her best friend from Maria of the Stars, Erica. You know, as I was sorting them out into teams, I realized that all of my mecha pilots are trans, which is pretty interesting when you get down to it. That being said, who else am I missing? Well, we haven't talked about Kitty's characters yet. We have Sane, Liam, and Eva from Kitty's book, which I will not name, because he has no name. For the time being, though, in due time, we'll come up with a name. Sane and Liam are totally awesome assassin men, except Sane is useful and badass, and Liam is just babyface. That's why just beautiful cinnamon roll to Pure for This World. And Eva is just garbage to her. She's just an awful human being, and I hope she dies in the cornucopia. Who else are we missing? Oh yes, I have not talked about Red Lips and Icebrand. I wrote a story called Icebrand, and the idea of that story is that I wanted to write a book from the point of view of the undead army. So I created tiers, and I created the entire hierarchy for this military organization of undead people. And Red Lips is the leader of a particular group, and Icebrand is the leader of another particular group, which are basically Death Knights for all intents and purposes. Red Lips has that nickname because she made it a thing to always have her mouth stained with blood, the blood of her enemies. And Icebrand is part of an organization who are named after their weapon. Icebrand wields a weapon called the Icebrand, and thus his name is Icebrand. When I was brainstorming this, I'm like, if I had to sort people into teams, where is the big brother, big sister team? That is absolutely Rick, Icebrand, and Swan. Like, big brother, big sister team right here. Like, they're really nice people in this entire squad. Of course, there's one more group, and I'll talk about them right now. The book that will be coming out the soon is actually a Dark Souls 2 fanfic that I wrote a long time ago called Bearer of the Dark Sign. And that features Ara and Hier, the protagonist of that story. Hier is part of a very particular team here. I call it Team Frowny Face. And it is made of Hier, Lucian, Natalis, and Madoka. They are Team Frowny Face. These are the 4 characters that I wrote, not because I thought they were interesting or because I thought their world was interesting. I wrote all 4 of those characters because they are such bitter, angry people, and I love them. Hier, especially Hier's face. I'm really proud of how her avatar came out to be. She looks so done. She looks so done with everything. She's like, oh great, we are here now. If you're not familiar with Dark Souls, she is basically undead. which means she can't die, and it's life becomes a little bit silly when you just cannot physically stop living. But yeah, no, that's Team Frowny Face right there. So I was looking into this and I'm like, who do I think is gonna win? It's kind of weird because I did a couple of takes on this, and every time I was surprised. The first test run that I did, it came down to Joanna and Justine against Red Lips and Sophie. And Sophie and Red Lips teamed up and murdered Joanna and Justine while they were sleeping. And then Red Lips turns around and snaps Sophie's neck in half and wins. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when I realized that Red Lips had murdered a third of the tributes on her own. It's kind of terrifying. I wouldn't put my points on Red Lips though. Now I actually asked on Twitter, and I asked people, like, who are you rooting for? And whoever guesses right, or actually has their tribute win will win. As a matter of fact, 69 million max points, and a lot of love for Justine. Everyone's rooting for Justine, or people are rooting for Justine and also hoping that she doesn't die horribly. Like, gets like one of those really random bad random events where like she dies to like she's trying to plant a landmine and explodes, or she eats the poison berries, or commits suicide with someone else. They're hoping for not a bad ending, though. For me, coming into this game, what I'm looking for those moments that echo heavily with the real characters themselves. I'm working on the second book of Justine's Blood, and Justine happens to have a very important spear. So whenever I see her making spears or spearing people, I'm like, yes, perfect. And Icebrand, of course, in the test, he decapitated someone with a sword, and I'm like, that's classic Icebrand. My heart. It's been really fun, and I don't want to say that I'm rooting against Lucian, because I love Lucian. He's, Team Frowny Face. But I'm mildly hoping we get the random event where he, falls off a cliff and dies, because that would be really funny considering, the story of Raven's Gem. But with all of that being said, I'm going to give you a couple of moments, to go into the comments down below and, leave, your tribute. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to win in the Hunger Games? Or rather, the Kirin Games? Better not be Ava, though. It better not be Ava. Ava is trash tier. She is... No. Trash is good. Garbage is bad. She is absolute garbage tier. I hope that she dies at the cornucopia, so I don't have to deal with her. But yeah, no, go leave your recommendation. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Well, not a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds to go, pause the video and leave your favorite tribute down in the comments below, and we'll see who wins today. I'm rather excited. Every time we roll the dice, it's mildly terrifying because, either everyone can die at the cornucopia really quickly, or there's actually arena events, and I tweeted about this last night. I had an arena event that, like, the arena got all dark, and a bunch of awful things happened, and 18 people died on night 1. On the first night, 18 people were dead. It was mildly terrifying. It was kind of amazing, and that's the fun of games like this. Like, I would love for somebody to, like, take this concept and actually go all the way, like, actually have stats and stuff like that. That would be amazing. But with all that being said, I think I've given you enough time, so let's dive right in. Let's begin the first ever Kirin Games. And so, it begins. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Hia runs away from the cornucopia, as always, Hia running away from her problems. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. Hia running away from her problems, as always. Svan runs away from the cornucopia, again, someone else running away from their troubles. Madoka severely injures Rick, but puts him out of his misery. Good man, Rick! Oh no, good man, Rick, first death. Nice guys finish last. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, Madoka, Team Frowny Face. Go, team, hashtag Team Frowny Face. Oh, man. I was joking about this. I was so joking about this with someone else. I'm like, oh, what if Rick dies first? Nice guys finish last, right there. Lucian runs away with a lighter and some rope. That's strange. Saiyan runs away from the cornucopia. That's oddly strange. He's super brave. I'm surprised he's not teamed up with anybody. Erika grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Oh, that's interesting. She's an engineer, so I don't know what she would do with that. Sophie finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Oh my god, Sophie here going all Katniss. Never go full Katniss, everybody. Annabelle grabs a backpack and retreats. Oh, nice. All on her own. Oh no, double portrait. Trent kills Ara with the sickle. Oh my god, Trent, hardcore. How did that happen? Poor baby Ara. Then again, like, did I put her in Team Babyface? Actually, no. She's actually kind of hardcore. She's also undead. And it's kind of funny when you have a character who is a child, but is also, like, undead. And that's really, like, the fun part about writing Ara. Lydia runs away from the cornucopia. Natalis retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. What the hell are you gonna do with that, Natalis? Natalis is actually not combat orientated at all. He's a noble boy. He's a prince noble boy with a frowny face. Like, what are you gonna do with that? You're gonna murder yourself with that. Josie runs away from the cornucopia. Please kill Josie. Josie's garbage tier. Liam scares Eva away from the cornucopia. Canon, right there. That is exactly how Kita's story goes. Oh my god, please someone murder Eva. Ark runs away from the cornucopia. Joanna runs away from the cornucopia. Saradimon grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Ooh, wah, wah, wah. Aoi runs away from the cornucopia. Ratty finds a backpack full of camping equipment. What are you gonna do with that? I love you, Ratty, but you're not that useful, buddy. I love you, but, you know. Icebrand runs away from the cornucopia. Justine runs away from the cornucopia. Red Lips grabs a backpack and retreats. Alright. I think, yeah, now it's time for day 1, because there's actually day and night cycles here. Excuse me. Ratty tends to Annabelle's wounds. This is day 1. Sane hunts for other tributes. Oh my god, badass Sane. Let me actually just get rid of something real quickly. Whoop, alright. There's double portraits. Liam defeats Red Lips in a fight for but spares her life, of course. Liam is a total baby. I don't think Liam would kill Red Lips. This is gonna come back and bite him in the ass, clearly. Because you don't just, like, show mercy to Red Lips, because she will eat you up. She does. That is her thing. Sophie searches for firewood. That's nice. Oh no, multiple portraits. I hate that. No. Lydia, Lucian, Justine, and Ava raid Josie's camp while she's hunting. Yes. Yes. Fuck. Excuse me. To hell with Josie. Nobody likes Josie. Garbage tier. Zvon searches for firewood. Probably bumps into Sophie. I love how. Oh my. Why are you team? Why? Okay. It's funny because, like, I have an alternate world setting where, you know, all of my characters live in the same city, and Lucian and Sophie are actually blood related, so I find this entirely amusing. It's like big brother and little sister teaming up with the ugly redhead, I'm sorry kitty, and to try to defeat Josie. Cute. What is Lydia doing here? Oh my god. You're just following whoever's protecting you, aren't you? Poor baby. Aoi discovers a cave. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Joanna and Icebrand split up to search for resources. I see these two working out. I think, oh, not working out like that, but you know what I mean. It's funny because Icebrand reminds me a lot of her father, Malachi, from Raven's Gem. So I think that she would actually kind of look up to Icebrand, except for the whole him being undead thing and being, you know, a walking corpse. But, you know, regardless of that, he's pretty nice. He's big brother type. Saradimon sets off an explosive killing of Trent, Natalie's here, and Ark. Oh my god! Quadruple kill right there. Oh, that is terrifying. Saradimon, daughter of justice. Oh my god, defender of the realm, murdering her best friend and, well, a bunch of frowny faces. Oh, Hier. No, I was rooting for Hier. I was hoping that she would do something. Oh, my heart. Saradimon, though, daughter of justice, defender of the realm. Madoka scares Erika off. Oh, poor Erika. Whew, they won. Holy crap, we lost like 5 people today. And 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rick from District 11, Ara from District 9, Trent from District 3, Natalis from District 2, and Hier from District 12, and Ark from District 6. Let's look at everyone's status and see what we think right now. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Oh man, this is actually kind of, it's interesting because, you know, had Saradimon not gone for the explosive, we would still have, like, most people here. And of course, I'm entirely amused by the fact that Rick died first. That is ridiculous. Oh, poor Hier. You would have lasted so much longer. Let's move on to the next part, because the despair is only gonna get worse going forward. So, whoop. Let's center this and let's move over to night 1. Oh no, multiple portraits. I hate that. Ava looks up at the night sky and thinks about how awful of a person she is. Aoi severely injures Annabelle and leaves her to die. Annabelle, no! Aoi! It's funny, okay, it's funny because, when I was first preparing this, I asked Plaguesworth, you know, my artist, and I was like, hey, you know, who are you rooting for? And he looked at Aoi, and he said, that guy. Why? Because he looks like he could snap at any moment and start murdering people. And that is double funny because, no, but also because Aoi is actually the lead artist in Princess Factory, so he does the same thing as Cease does. So I'm like, so you're rooting for the artist? And he's like, gotta go all in. Oh, poor Annabelle. Oh, Justine's gonna come and save you. Multiple portraits. I hate this. Erika, Justine, Joanna, and Icebrand and Lydia sleep in shifts. Oh my god! Joanna and Icebrand teaming up together. Oh, this is actually kind of cute on, Lydia? Lydia is being like cute cinnamon roll baby face. She's literally just sticking along with anyone who's gonna protect her. That is the absolute truth. Poor Lydia. And then Erica. Justine is just badass. I love Justine so much. And this team just makes too much sense. Joanna would absolutely look up to Icebrand, kind of like a father figure. And he would remind her of her father, who kind of looks similarly to him, so it makes sense. Sophie attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. I was afraid that would be bad. Multiple portraits. Madoka, Svon, and Righty cheerfully sing songs together. Oh no. Big sister type. But dongle face, just big dongle boy. And Madoka, frowny face. Oh, this is actually a really good team. This is a good team. I like games like this because it reminds me a lot of like Persona Q, where you can take a bunch of your favorite characters and put them together. This would be a good team, actually. Like absolutely, Svon would be the center of this team. Righty would keep up the spirits, and Madoka would be kind of like the counterbalance to keep them from being super happy-go-lucky. But Saradimon is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. That is, oh, poor baby. Sane attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Liam is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Story of Liam's life. Redlip throws a knife into Josie's chest. Yes! Perfect. She's gone, finally. Can somebody please kill Ava next? Redlip's coming in with her first kill, I think? Saradimon is winning, though, because she's had like 4 kills already. Lucian sets up camp for the night. Oh boy, you're all alone. That's not good. Not good at all. Proceed. Alright, welcome to day 2. Oh man. Lydia tries to sleep through the entire day. Oh, poor baby. She's all alone. They left her. She's all alone now. Joanna, Svon, Redlips, and Justine hunt for other tributes. This is a solid freaking team. This, to me, this is not like friendship. This is freaking business right here. Svon is really professional. Joanna is like a mathematician genius. Redlips and Joanna are like, Redlips and Justine are like combat experts. Ooh, this is actually like, this is business right here. This is a good team. Madoka fishes. That's not gonna happen. You are a giant nerd who reads like girly light novels and doodles characters in your notebooks. You are not fishing. Sophie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh, that's sweet. It's probably Gam. Gam did that. Lucian discovers a river. Please don't jump in there. Oh no. Sane overhears Ratty and Aoi talking in the distance. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, okay. You're asking me, who am I afraid of in this group? Or like in this game? I'm afraid of Icebrand, I'm afraid of Redlips, I'm afraid of Sane. Because Sane is badass. Sane is, he's an assassin for a reason. He's really good at his job. But without being heartless, I appreciate that. He's human. Erica tries to spear a fish with a trident. You're an engineer, sweetie. I don't see you doing that. Welcome back to Team Useless, featuring Lucian, Erica, and Madoka. Icebrand makes a slingshot. That's incredibly random, but yes. Liam tries to sleep through the entire day. That's just his everyday life, though. That's just what Liam does. Ava steals from Saradimon while she isn't looking. See? This is exactly why I keep telling people why you're trusting Ava. She's just garbage to you right there. She's just bad. It's time for... 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Annabelle from District 8 and Josie from District 3. Can you believe that Josie lasted longer than Annabelle? Or Annabelle went out before Josie? Bad people outlive good people, man. And let's start. Oh no, the second night. Lucian, Sane, Sophie, and Aoi tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I don't see how that lightens anything. Oh no, Redlip sets an explosion off, killing Lydia, Liam, Svon, and Justine. Oh my god, Redlip's coming in for the kill. Oh no. Quad kill. Multi-kill. Redlips is too good. She's too good. Holy crap. Does that mean she's on the lead? That is freaking terrifying. That is freaking terrifying right there. Redlips, I was joking. You don't fuck with Redlips. Redlips will eat you up. It's funny, just really quickly, because in the opening scene of Icebrand, the book Icebrand, when you first see her, she's like on top of a pile of dead bodies of the people they murder, and she's like got like a hand inside of someone's chest just looking around, just playing with it, and I'm like, that's Redlips. She's basically like a cat, like a zombie cat, but yeah, she's... Oh, Redlips, murdering the weak and the innocent and the strong. You just kill everyone. I love you, Redlips. Ratty quietly hums. The second night is fucking terrifying. Saradimon kills Madoka with a hatchet. Whew. Okay, let's be entirely honest, okay? I relate a lot with Madoka because he's a writer and I am a writer. And, you know, Saradimon, combat expert, trained by the guy who saved the universe. She comes at you with a hatchet, you're gonna die. Let's be entirely honest here. Erica and Ava tell stories about themselves to each other. No, 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 no. Ava talks about herself the entire night. And I mean, Ava talks about herself and Erica just kind of nods. Because that's the way things are with Ava. Why haven't you died yet? Why haven't you died yet? You're a garbage tier. Joanna screams for help. Aw, poor baby, you're all alone. Icebrand passes out from exhaustion. No! You know what? Okay. The narrative. Okay, evolving narrative right now. These actually happen out of order. Icebrand passes out from exhaustion, and then Joanna starts screaming. But she's been looking up to him this entire competition. She's like, "This is my big brother type. He reminds me of my father. He reminds me of my family back in the capital. The people that have been caring for me my entire life, and he just died. Not even from like wounds or enemies. Like he's on the ground, dead, died of natural reasons. She is taken away. No, she has been removed of the ability to be hateful towards somebody who murdered him. Man, this is actually pretty good." I like that. Oh, Joanna, she's coming out with a vengeance. Day 3. Joanna sprains her ankle while running away from Eva. Why? Of course, yeah, because she's terrifying. Riley explores the arena. Oh my god, the dawn of the third day. Erica diverts Saradimon's attention and runs away. Oh, Saradimon. I think she and freaking Red Lips are battling for #1 right now. Sophie makes his link shot. Oh, baby Sophie. Like, most of Team Babyface has died. Like, only, like, Ratty and Sophie remain from Team Babyface. Wait a minute! Icebrand is still alive! I thought he was dead! Holy crap! Joanna separates, like, leaves him thinking that he's gone forever, and he just wakes up because he's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm technically a zombie. I forgot about that. That's hilarious. I love that. Lucian scares Aoi off. That doesn't take much. Lucian is not good with friends. Red Lip searches for a water source. Just drink the blood of your enemies. Sane constructs a shack. That seems pretty legit. Oh my god. The third night. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Team Babyface. Hashtag. Never forget Team Babyface. Lydia, Liam, Svan, Justine, and Madoka. Oh, I'm sorry for everyone who rooted for Justine. You know, thinking back on it though, it's not that bad. I mean, because it kind of makes sense. Because, you know, Justine is pretty badass on her own. She can defend herself, but an explosion? Like, a hand grenade? I don't think so. And especially if it surprises her. Like, you know, I have to admit to the limitations of my characters. Let's look at the status real quick. Oh my god. Just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are halfway through the entirety of our tributes right here. And I like the narrative that we have going on, that like Joanna left Icebrand behind because she thought he was dead, and he's just like, I'm back. I'm having some like Terminator flashbacks. Come with me if you want to live. Let's proceed. Oh, I took a peek. Saradimon sees a fire but stays hidden. Really, of course. Who trained you to fight? Sane and Erica hold hands. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Did I put Sane in Team Big Brother type? Because he's absolutely totally Big Brother type. Oh, take it. Erica, you're not so useful, but I love you as well. Joanna severely injures Icebrand and leaves him to die. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this narrative came to be, but that is mildly terrifying. Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna pretend this didn't happen. Aoi receives a hatchet from our unknown sponsor. It's also Gam. Gam's left that for Sophie, but, you know, he missed. Sophie stays awake all night. That makes sense. Why would you, like, I think it's so weird, the idea of sleeping in the middle of the Hunger Games. That's just terrifying. Lucian, Reddy, and Ava discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. No, it's just Ava talking about her fears, and Lucian and Reddy being like, Team Raven's Gym is sticking together. I love that. Red Lips receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. It's also Gam again. He's just throwing out hatchets. You humans eat these. Is that not correct? Red Lips, Sane, Erica, Sophie, and Lucian hunt for other tributes. This is a pretty legit team. It's kind of funny because, like, there's a lot of parallels with Lucian and Liam, and I like them. And I wrote a story where they're actually brothers, and Lucian actually knows Sane, and they actually make a really good team together. So, the not so useful characters are stuck with the really useful characters. That's terrifying. Ratty tries to spear fish with a trident. Okay, this I actually see working because he's actually like a sailor and a pirate. So yeah, he's gonna be set for a while. Aoi, Ava, and Joanna and Saradimon hunt for their tributes. Oh my god, this is... Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. This team up here is stronger than this team down here. Let's be entirely honest here. Aoi is not that useful, but Saradimon, freaking badass. And of course, Ava's garbage tier. How many deaths this night? One shot can be heard in the distance. Icebrand. We're gonna pretend that he actually did die from exhaustion eventually. It just makes more sense, story-wise. How many nights have we lived? Because I told you that I had a test game that literally only lasted like... That it only lasted like one night, like 2 days. Literally like the morning of the second day it ended because people were just dying. Ratty tends to his wounds. Lucian receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I'm gonna pretend that is actually from his best friend in the book. Aoi and Erika talk about the tribute still alive. They're literally like, is Ava still alive? And she's like, yes. Oh, why haven't they killed her already? Is she gonna live till the end? Fuck this. Don't tell me she lives till the end. Sophie bashes Ava's head against the rock several times. Does that mean, okay. I'm excited. Does this mean she's dead? Does this mean Ava is finally dead? I don't like Ava. I like the avatar I made for her though. It looks really cute. Saradimon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Just Gam, just throwing out hatchets. You eat this, is that not correct? Joanna tends to the Red Lips wounds. Good team right here. Good team composition. No! Sane accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh, good man, Sane. Big Brother type. Are any of the Big Brother types still... No, I think they're all gone. Holy crap. I'm sorry, Zane. It's funny because this also happened to him in the test recording. Don't play with explosives, man. Oh no, the cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Joanna, Sophie, Red Lips unsuccessfully ambush Ratty, Lucian, and Saradimon, who killed them instead. Red Lips has fallen. Joanna has fallen. Sophie has fallen. Oh no. The clear antagonist is gone now. Red Lips has been defeated. Erika decides not to go to the feast. Aoi decides not to go to the feast. Holy crap, that is... Okay, really quickly. I was mildly hoping that Red Lips would win again just for the hilarity of things, but this is terrifying. Saradimon discovers a river, which is... How is that a hard thing to do? Ratty and Erika work together for the day. Oh my god. Are you telling me that this is... There's only 5 people left. And half of them are useless people. I'm sorry, Ratty and... Oh, this is actually really interesting. Oh yeah, Lucian stalks Aoi because why not? This is really interesting. We're gonna immediately go into the night. Okay, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Erika, Sane, Joanna, Sophie, and Red Lips. How did that go? Because it was right at the cornucopia again. How did that go? I would like to think actually that it may have been like a planning issue. It may have been something like Joanna was screaming at Red Lips to do something like, no, go around because they're gonna surround us, and Red Lips doesn't. Out of pride, she doesn't. She's like, why is this child telling me what to do? And she just basically stands her ground and does whatever she wants to do, and they get surrounded and taken out. Simple as that. Man, and the funny thing is that I see Sophie as getting caught between the crossfire. Like, I don't think they wanted to murder Sophie because, she was actually, like, playing with Ratty and they knew each other, but it went bad. It just went bad. Babies. Let's see everyone's status real quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not think that it would come down to these 5. Erika from District 9, engineer, and pseudo mecha repair person from Mario of the Stars. Aoi, the freaking lead artist of Princess Factory. Ratty and Lucian from Raven's Gem. The merchant, the once a thief, now a merchant boy, and the lookout. And Saradimon, daughter of justice. Wow, that is bloody terrifying. And Lucian with 8 kills. Saradimon with 8 kills. She's killed at least a third of the tributes. That is terrifying. Holy crap. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is actually terrifying. Let's go and see what happens, because this can only end with bloodshed. Saradimon receives clean water from... Oh no, okay. I was speaking. I'm trash. I was speaking to see what would happen. Saradimon receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Erika, Lucian, and Aoi start fighting, but Lucian runs away as Erika kills Aoi. Oh. I can see this happening. Okay, I can see this happening. Aoi, no wait, Erika. They just start fighting against each other. I see Lucian and Aoi like going at it really freaking like hard, like literally starting to beat each other, and Erika just comes in and bashes Aoi on the head. Like, I think that if she had to pick sides, she would pick Lucian, because Aoi is not exactly that nice of a person, to be entirely honest. And I think she may have a history with Aoi. Ratty, it receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh, who's rooting for Saradimon? Who chose Saradimon? Because I think I don't want to call GG, but Lucian receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Erika sprains his ankle while running away from Ratty. Yeah, Erika is trans. Don't worry about it. Saradimon dies from hunger. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Aoi from District 5 and Saradimon. I cannot believe that she died from hunger. Wow, that is incredibly unexpected, but it's nice as well. I appreciate when life becomes real, and even the strong can fall to something as, mundane as health. 6th night. They have almost been here for a week. Reddy sets up camp. Lucian climbs up a tree to rest. This is not good. And Erika tries to sing himself to sleep. Oh, poor Erika. Poor Erika. And the 7th day, Erika and Lucian work together for the day. See, I see these working together, but that's just bad though. That's like my point for the Hunger Games is like, why would you work together with people? Because at one point you're gonna have to kill each other. Ryder receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. No shots can be heard in the distance. Well, the 7th night. We've been here for a week. Who is going to win? Erika attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Lucian, killing them both. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? No. Oh, why would you do this? Oh, poor. Oh. It's funny because my immediate reaction, it's not even surprise. Because I'm like, oh, I love you, Erika. You're a sweet character, but you're not that useful. And you make mistakes, like right now. And poor Lucian. Lucian, trying to make amends. Trying to make amends for what happened in his past and his life. He's like, I'm gonna help Erika. We can make it through this together. We can both survive. You'll be fine. And they both die. Oh, by the way, fun fact. Kitty, if you're watching this, in their test recording, Liam tried to climb up a tree and fell on Joanna and killed both of them. That means the unlikely win victor. The winner of the first Kirin Games ever is Ratty from District 4, the lookout from Raven's Gem. I can't believe that. The dork, Team Cinnamon Roll to Pure for This World, actually won the Kirin Games. That is outrageous. I cannot believe that. Let's go to placements. That is outrageous. Wow. Wow. 3 kills, probably all by mistake. Oh, okay. I love how Erika got 1 kill by murdering Lucian by mistake. Again, Justine didn't get a single kill, and then we have, Saradimon right here, 8 kills. Rick, who I was hoping with all of my heart would die first, actually died first. That is kind of amazing and beautiful at the same time. Wow, this is amazing. Let's go to statistics real quick. Rick, good guys finish last. Ratty, Lucian, Erika, Saradimon, and Aoi. Wow. Of course, the district that did the best was District 4, Fishing. That's actually pretty amazing. And the most kills went to Saradimon, Daughter of Justice, Avenger of Injustices, I guess. Wow. I'm incredibly shocked by this. This was actually really fun. It's kind of weird, because when I came into this, I was honestly, thinking to myself, okay, I'm rooting for particular people. I honestly thought Red Lips was going to make it. I thought Red Lips would go to the end like she did again. She died 6th. That is she was, yeah, I guess she's 6th place. Let's just say that. She was 6th place. That was amazing. I can't believe that. Oh, Justine did not get a single kill. She died, when did she die? She died she was the 13th person to die. Or she's 13th place. Anyways, wow. And the bottom district was freaking Tech. Wow. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this joke, but both of my mecha pilots were on the transportation district. I thought that was clever. But wow, Ratty. If you voted for Ratty, if you somehow thought that Ratty, Team Babyface, Cinnamon Roll to Pure for This World would actually win, You have just earned yourself 69 million max points, which you can spend on video requests and stuff like that. I am so surprised right now. That ending right there was so. That was so Lucian. That was so Lucian and Erica. Oh, poor. And we also had the drama with Icebrand and Joanna. That was actually really fun. Wow, this video was freaking awesome. Wow, I thought this would just be like silly and ridiculous, but that was actually kind of dramatic. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was fun. I had fun making it. This was ridiculous. Like, it's like ridiculous and outrageous, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more like this, if you want to see like other rounds with the same characters or more characters, let me know in the comments. Like, literally yell at me and let me know if you enjoyed this, if this was fun for you. I would love to sit down again and do another playthrough, create another narrative, you know, and let's see how many playthroughs it takes for Red Lips to kill basically half of the freaking tributes again. Wow, this was actually very fun, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Regardless of that, though, again, you know, like, subscribe, do all the socially related things, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah. This is what I get. This is what I get for being like opening the game with like team Babyface, Team Cinnamon Roll to Pure for this world. They cannot possibly win. They're gonna die first, and I don't see them winning. And freaking Erica made it 3rd place. Lucian dies on 2nd. Ratty just wins by default. He's literally like near the river, just fishing. He's you know, chowing down on a freaking like fish. You know, cut like pan to like behind him. Like Erica falls off the tree, like falls on Lucian, and they both die. Man, I love little random games like this. This was really fun. Again, but I digress. I'll see you later. So fun. Team Ratty, Team Cinnamon Roll, too pure for this world, too sweet. That's what I get. That's what I get.